we do is, at the beginning of a meeting during the year, is we ask for everybody who wants to stand and have an announcement. Pete, would you come here a second? Okay. Pete, would you go ahead and ask if there's anybody who would like to say something? Go ahead.
I don't think there is, but is there anybody here who has any announcements? Oh my. Oh
my. Okay, you may be seated now.
There you go. There's some more. There's a good lyric.
Like a bridge over troubled water. For Pete's sake, we cannot sing that song. I know she had all that worry about the MOU and everything, but to bring it up at his demotion?
Well, for Pete's sake, do we have any other music? What about page 2?
I have page 2.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Page 2, okay.
Pharaoh's bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. Pharaoh's bridge is...
That's even worse.
Well, the other night I had this dream and these words came to me. You want to give it a try?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
We've been working on the bridges all this long day. We've been working building bridges, 'cause that's the Rotary way. Peter said we gotta do it, build a great big span. Peter said we gotta do it, 'cause that is our game plan. Build a bridge, build a bridge, build a bridge today. Build a bridge, build a bridge, build a bridge today. Gotta get a hammer and a buzzsaw, gotta get a hammer and a saw, gotta get a something for Peter out of the guitar. E-I-P-I-O, E-I-P-I-O, E-I-P-I-O. How about a guitar?
Well, for Pete's sake, Peter, we hope you enjoyed this little ditty. Get it,
Guitar man beat, gotta play your guitar now. Guitar man beat, gotta play your guitar now. Been a Rotary president, now it's time for you to step on down.
And Melanie on the guitar and singing. Let's give Melanie a great big hand. And I think a great big round of applause for Russ, who put that entire video together. Russ.
That was a
Damn, Pete!
beautiful thing.
Okay. Pete, would you join me up here, please? Whoa! I don't know if you can top that, Pete.
Please sit down.
you might have someone here who may want to share a little bit about tonight with you, that you brought. Ready? You might. Why don't you, let's offer the mic to a guest. James, would you like to say something about your dad? James, all right, here he comes. All right.
It's roast time! Roast time!
Oh, yeah, roast them? One thing I've told James is no matter how tall he gets, he is never going to be taller than I am. So when he was about a freshman in college, I said, James, you're never going to be taller than I am. Just remember.
Now we know where all your hair went.
Yeah, thanks, man. I didn't prepare anything, but I do want to say that I came out here because I could not be prouder of my father. It's kind of amazing to see someone who I grew up with turn into a community. What's that? Actually. To see a father become a community figure after not really living that when I grew up with him is really astounding and kind of an amazing chance to be re-inspired by someone who's inspired me a long time. So, congratulations.
I will have to say this, as proud as James said he was of me, I'm so proud of him. He's a fellow that followed his dream, is a graphic artist and a storyboard artist, and I encourage him every step of the way. I would do that with every young person I encounter. So anyway, thanks a lot for being here. I appreciate that. Thanks to all the Rotarettes. I don't know how you could have done it without me, but you did.
Pete, don't go away. Pete, come back here.
Don't leave yet.
Those were all nice, kind, and wonderful words about Pete. Switch. You gotta do. You know, Pete the other night in our meeting, what Pete did is he, like presidents in the past, what he did is he outlined all of the accomplishments that the club did and you did during the year. And he had 2 pages. I mean, I was amazed you got how you could do that. He had one side and then he had another side, and you bragged a hell of a lot. Yeah. So there were some things that were left off the sheets. Can you imagine? So what I thought we would do tonight is maybe talk about those things that didn't appear on Pete's list.
I gotta run.
Well, did we have that popcorn up here? No, I was going to give it to you. And, oh, it's right here? No, it's not. Oh, I do. Okay. Hey, Pete, while I say a few things, I thought I'd give you this. If you don't know Pete would be one happy camper if he could just be with his bag of popcorn when he quietly sits and just does nothing else. He would be a happy camper, are you not? Is that right? And I want to make you feel really comfortable. I do.
Say that for the Cubs game.
Yeah, well,
He's not going to say no. He won't.
that's right.
We have 5 more bags.
So, also, and Pete, I don't understand, it was a loaf of bread here? What the hell is that all about? Would you share with me what the loaf of bread means?
One should never travel without a loaf of bread, at least in their carry-on luggage.
So, we're told in a good source that Pete travels with a loaf of bread with him. Just to make sure that if he ran out of food, he's got a loaf of bread. Just a tidbit you might not know. You could be hungry. Well, during the year, there were a lot of wonderful things that occurred, right? And there were some, but there were mentioned on the list as being accomplishments. There were some challenges that were with those things. One of them was this thing called an MOU. And that's, for those that don't know what that means, it's Mother of Understanding. Yeah, you do remember that, yes. Now, what you may or may not know about Pete was that, you know, we have many presidents, but not all of them happen to grow up with a potential president of the United States. Yeah. So we're a non-political organization.
Thank God.
Thank God. So, did you grow up with somebody that you happen to know that might end up in the White House or was in the White House?
That's true. That would be Bill and Hillary. We went to our 30-year class reunion in 1995 in the White House. A lot of fun. Everybody came out of the woodwork to attend that, and who knows, we might be doing that in the future.
We may, and I'm not going to ask you if you're going to vote for it or not. Okay, all right, we're passing on that. All right, so there's some things that occurred during your year. As an example, not every president changes their occupation during the year. And if you didn't know it, that Pete became a real estate agent over the year, changed his occupation, and he's been in the real estate business. That's right. Yeah. Now, sometimes the presidency can be a difficult job. And so, it's not unknown for presidents to turn gray. But I can't remember any of them losing all of their hair. Okay, also, during the year, Pete, I can't remember any other president who decided that it was really important that they had to take the entire bar with them home to their own. That's an inside joke for those that don't know what's going on. Okay. And you prearranged a 4-hour trip back from the Rivers Caps game, I understand. Everybody else makes it back in 30 minutes, but Pete, he arranged it to be a 4-hour trip.
With lots of
No one can deny that was a fun trip riding back. Even though the bus was stalled for over an hour, it was good. We had a lot of fun, right, man?
Yeah. Now, for those of us who were in the directors, we're very, very aware of this, and maybe as members during the meetings you might have just kind of caught on what happened. You know, Pete was really delighted when we ended our meetings on time.
How'd that go?
Did anybody notice that? Because in the previous administrations, and I'm not going to mention who, we would allow everybody to eat and finish their meal before we started doing work. But not during Pete's tenure. We did all that crap up front, so we would always end on time. So you didn't have an indigestion. That was your problem. So that was Pete. Oh, and speaking of that, Pete, I know you probably saw this, and with envy, and he was drooling earlier tonight. We did some time things, and Pete failed a few of them. And I got a stopwatch that I used during that period of time. And so I thought I would give that stopwatch to you, Pete, so that just in case in the future, that anybody runs overtime, you'll have an official stopwatch. All right.
This is the Jim Crowley lanyard.
Yeah. It doesn't hang together. Okay. Now, all of you probably remember who came to the meetings that we had to endure Chicago Cubs songs.
No!
Yeah. And if the Cubs happened to beat the Giants, there was only one closet Cubs fan that came out that had to say something, right? Yeah. Well, we've already taken care of that. He's paid for that already. Now, we know he can sing and play guitar, but you probably didn't know that he can handle a mop. Now, Diana and I had a cabin that flooded. We walked in the door, Pete and Ann were with us, and there was an inch of water on the floor. I will tell you, this guy can really mop a floor. He really can. It's pretty good. Not bad. Now, there was something else that happened during the year you're probably not aware of. Oh, how are we doing on time? How are we doing, right?
Did you know Pete's been looking at the clock?
Yeah, I know he's been watching the clock the
Not sure where
entire
you're
time.
at anymore.
Did I already screw it up? Okay, I gotta tell you a quick. I'm gonna tell you. You don't mind if I tell you a quick 2-minute story? You guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody said make it a 1-minute story. Okay. Well, Pete and Ann joined Diana and I 2 years ago, and we went to Australia for the International Convention in Sydney. Had a great time, and when we landed, the first thing we did is we got a rental car. Well, the Aussies are like the British. They drive on the wrong side of the road.
Opposite.
Yeah, it's the wrong side. So anyway, what happened is that I was the first to drive, and what happens is that when you change the seats, they also changed where the location of the turn signal and the windshield wiper is. So when you're driving, the first thing that happens is that you want to make a left-hand turn or a right-hand turn, you grab over here to make your turn signal, and your windshield wiper goes on. Okay, so you can really tell who all the tourists are because they all have clean windshields. But Pete, because I drove first, I didn't know. Pete is a very, very competitive person. If you do not know him, he is extremely competitive. He was having a hell of a time watching me make mistakes because I would turn and he would, but I didn't know he was actually counting the number of times that I was doing. Because he knew that eventually when he drove, he was going to do it fewer times than I did. So guess what? You probably guessed it. What happened was, he not only did the number of times that I did, he far surpassed the number of times that he hit the wrong side. But he hit the wrong times, and so we were hitting. He was laughing at first, and then he would start to mumble, and then he would say, "God damn it." Anyway, I just wanted to tell them a little bit about that very internal competitive spirit you have. The last thing is, he ran his meetings, you may or may not have known this, without his own gavel. He used a gavel that was given to him at the club back in 47. And so at this particular time, I would like to give you your actual gavel. And so I have behind me, I believe, I do. I have Pete's real gavel that he can now, now that it's over, Pete, I'm giving you your gavel. That's right. And along with that is going to come your plaque to go with it to put it on. Okay? So let's give Pete a wonderful hand for being a great guy. I only have one other thing to do. Is that a pin up here? What? Is the pin up here?
Yes, it's supposed to be.
It's not up there? Okay. If it's not, I'm going to do one last thing.
It's supposed to be up there.
Yeah, well it's not. I'm going to take my pin off, and I'm going to give to Pete, officially, you are going to be now our official past president, Carlos Rotary.
Please, please, please. Thank you.
Yeah. We have a couple of more, right? He's going to go ahead and say a couple
Yes,
words, and I
Jim's
have a
gonna be
couple
quiet
more.
now.
We have a couple more things we're going to give to you.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay? Go ahead.
Jim's gonna be quiet now. You don't have to stand up for that. No standing ovation. Thank you. I do want to say this has been a quick year. It's been a great year. I've enjoyed every minute of it. Almost. And it's a great club. I love this club, really, in my heart. Ian and I both do. Each one of you contributes, and I appreciate the contribution that each one of you make. I will remember this for a long, long time. I'll tell people about it all over the country, wherever I travel, about what a great opportunity Rotary is for anybody that wants to give back. I would like to thank especially my board, many of whom are not here tonight for whatever reasons. And of course they will be fine in the future because of that. This is the last night I had to wear this badge, which I was very proud to wear as a bridge builder in the community and for our club. So anyway, I hope you all have a great time tonight. I appreciate Jim and Diana putting this together and all the help they've had with the videos and the music. It was great to hear somebody else write a song besides me. That was good. And I love the Rotarettes, and I hope the Rotarettes continue ad infinitum for a long time. It's a lot of fun. There'll be songs in the future. Karen and I have already talked about doing some music back at the club meetings, and I'm looking forward to that. I just want to say thanks very much. I appreciate all of you.
So before you go, Steve, we have a couple more gifts to give you. Bob, would you come up? But don't be so quiet out there. Let's get one. Yeah.
This is kind of anticlimactic, as many political items are. Pete, the Board of Supervisors wants to present you, has asked me to present you with that, and the bill will come to the club next year. So and the legislature always does a fine job of wrapping. We may not get into it, but State Senator Ted Gaines, our senator, has asked that you receive that, and I said I'd see that you get it. You were supposed to get it before 8:30, but Jim went a little too long. He must have taken his lessons from Fred. At any rate, when we were getting ready to do these, and I don't know how you see these, and I think in Chicago, when they want to do a resolution, they just send somebody down with a gun. But at any rate, when you try and get a resume of the individual, and I was surprised to see that yours said me, and then it went from your elementary grades. Actually, it went from birth. It really did. It said I was born late by 1 week. I don't know how you knew that, but that's good. And it went on down, and I saw that it mentioned Hillary. So we wrote to Hillary, said, would you send us a letter? I don't know why she didn't send it. We said, send it care of the Donald Trump campaign. At any rate, she may see you later. I would read all of these, but I think the only thing that needs to be said is the legislators and the Board of Supervisors, they do not pass these lightly, only when somebody says it's for an important individual. So yours is one of 375 that came out this month.
But it was #1.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Mom. Peter, is Pete still here? Pete, well, Pete's got something for you too. A very special gift just for Pete, from Pete. Okay.
This is from the Giants fan, since you're in the wrong territory. But we believe the curse is off.
The curse is up.
So we got you your goat.
Thank you very much. You know, since I've been invited to explain about the curse of the billy goat, I won't pass up this opportunity. In 1945, there was a fella in Chicago that wanted to attend the World Series game that the Cubs were playing at Wrigley Field, and he brought his goat to the park, and the officials would not let him into the park with the goat. And the guy argued, and eventually they said, no, you can't come in with your goat. So he said, fine, I'm putting a curse on you and the Cubs, then you will never be in a World Series again. And since 1945, the Cubs have not been in a World Series, not even any, ever. So the curse, hopefully this year has been killed, we hope. But that's the story of the billy goat. Yeah. So Jim is leading this podium, so I am here with the microphone. Lovely. Did I say thank you for all attending? Drive safely? Oh wait, no. Uh-oh, what's going on now?
Yes, there's another gift up there first. Yes.
We've already got the rest of them.
No, there's another gift.
Oh,
Oh my, okay. Gee whiz. So, you all want to know Go Cubs Go? Go Cubs Go? Hey Chicago.
No. Okay. Well, we do have one more. Yeah, we do have one more gift. There is a gift. No.
Feel the weight, man.
Yeah, feel the weight. And there's a gift that goes with that. Okay. Anyway, we want to. Pete, what we've done is you enjoy music. He does. And he's happy when he's playing music. He really is. This is his happy time. So what we would like to have you do is finish the evening on a happy note and play a couple of songs for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask you to sing a couple of your songs that you've written. We've got your guitar over here. We do. So if you saunter over there, okay?
The door's over there.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, there may be a couple up there. One of them is Tequila, okay, and the other one is going to be Cry Tears and Hold Your Hands and Swing and Kumbaya. Okay.
You're so funny.
Whoa.
So many of you know this song. It's on YouTube. If you don't know it, you can look it up on More Tequila, Por Favor. Warren and Jan were in the video. Angela's in the video. A whole bunch of people from the club were in the video. It's a beautiful night. There's a silvery light from a blanket of stars up above. And on a starlit beach, I know the waves can teach all the languages of love. But first we must dispense the ingredients to get musicians to play. So listen up, I got an empty cup and you know what I want you to say. More tequila, por favor. I think that I can handle just one more. I think that I can handle just one more. Don't be bashful, don't be bashful when you pour, more tequila. Wow, you got very good. Well, the crowd has arrived, everyone is alive. It's an electrical atmosphere. Salty senoritas, pretty margaritas. Don't bring me fajitas tequila. Excellent, wow. We were recording this, we should be. Here's a cute little verse I don't need to rehearse, cause I know every word now by heart. It's a simple song and you can sing along. You don't have to be sober or smart. Just remember the chorus and someone will pour us the night before us is young. So sing it with me most emphatically. What's your favorite song to be sung? More tequila, por favor. I think that I can handle just one more. Don't be bashful when you pour. More tequila, por favor. Feel like taking a chance on a little romance. Are you looking for someone who's hot? Well, there's Annie and Eddie and Franny and Freddie. Let's see, are you ready or not? It's too late to phone now. If you're all alone now, come get in the zone now with me. I got a hand, but I got a plan. Someone to share it with me. More tequila, por favor. I think that I can handle just one more. Don't be bashful when you pour. More tequila, por favor. Last time, more tequila, por favor. I think that I can handle just one more. Don't be bashful when you pour. More tequila. Big finish. More tequila. More tequila. Something inside me needs to break free. It's been there a long, long time in the eternity. It's close to the surface, bursting inside. Now that the time is bright, won't be denied. This is great. Let all the joy come out, sing it out loud and clear. It is what we're about. Let it begin right here. 2 times. Let out the joy. Let out the joy. There's something inside us that we can all use to bring us together again. We've paid enough dues. We all know the feeling. We share the desire. If we let the demons go, we'll sing like a choir. Let all the joy come out, sing it out loud and clear. It is what we're about. Let it begin right here. 3 times. Let out the joy. Let out the joy. Let out the joy. There's something inside you. Now don't shake your head. You know what I'm talking about. You've heard what I've said. And this is the moment for your light to shine. So come let us celebrate. Put your hands
We might even meet